Welcome to the Post Racing Podcast with Ron Robinson. Post Racing, the site for winners.
Good morning. Welcome to another wonderful solo podcast. I thought I'd do a little bit of research and have a little look at the news that's going on at the moment, and I noticed that Aidan O'Brien is sending runners to Salisbury this week. He's looking to break through the £5 million prize money barrier in Britain this year. They've got a listed race on tomorrow, and the winner of that will receive £22,684. But they've only got three runners turning out for that. And two of them are virtually trading joint favourite, one of them being O'Brien's Parthenon. Bit of a non-event really. It'll be a false pace, and whichever can quicken in the final furlong will probably go and win it. This will be just his second runner at Salisbury in 19 years. He's got two more entered up on Thursday, both in the £40,000 Tattersalls novice event. That's what I'm going to start doing, just looking for a little bit of news to pop in at the beginning and then move on to how we've got on yesterday. Well, in the last couple of days, we've seen races in which I've spotted up three OMS, and they produced trifectas paying 112 to 1 and 263 to 1. So I thought I'd spend around about 30 minutes yesterday looking back at the OMS section in the newsletters and pluck from them all the races that had three OMS in them. No more than three, just three OMS. I got back as far as Friday, and we'd had 12 races to marry them up to the results of those races. And whilst they were the only two races to actually produce trifectas, what I did note was that 8 of those races produced winners to high street SPs of 12 to 1, 11 to 1, 9 to 1, 6 to 1, 4 to 1, 7 to 2, 3 to 1 and 11 to 8. I think that's quite extraordinary. I know playing combo exotics, it's not my game. I'm all for Dutching and laying horses, that type of thing. But those betting for fun and playing £1 combo exotics, that to the uninitiated, that's a perm trifecta. You would have staked 72 quid, but you'd have got back £375 and change since Friday. That just about covers an annual post-racing subscription. That's not bad. Obviously, I'm going to have to plough back much further than 3 days of work, as I can't call that a sample worthy of the word, to be honest with you. But I know for a fact, and I've stated in newsletters before, that a trifecta paying such and such has been mentioned several times. I know that for a fact. But it would be interesting to see again how many of those races have produced the winner. As I say, no more than 3, no less than 3. We'll see how they've fared, and what I'll do is I'll mention these stats in a forthcoming podcast. It might be I find nothing, but equally, it might well be that I've found a seam that we can mine going forward, which would be nice. Yesterday, the OMS were on fire. They produced 7 winners from the 13 races that had a qualifier, with 4 more runners up and 3 running home third. I simply cannot express strongly enough how important it is these days to be able to read the moments from the market, rather, from the moment they open. If you take a look at yesterday's OMS section, you will see that I spotted up 9 M's. Now they're the early market movers. From when the markets first open, I start looking around about 6:30. And they then get posted up on our private members website. The 9 I listed produced winners that returned SPs of 9 to 1, 17 to 2, 7 to 2, 7 to 2 and 10 to 11. And now the last of those was indicated as being very strong by the 2 little flame icons that I put next door to it. That actually made it 3 such winners in the last 2 days. Now, for those with hearing difficulties, what I've done is I've put the full list in text form below of what were the M's, so you can have a little look at that if you like. What of today? Well, Tuesday is actually becoming the lightest day of the week, but it does offer us a chance to find the occasional diamond in the dust. I've produced 2 rated races for my subscribed members, and I'm going to be updating those this afternoon because they're both at the evening meeting at Hamilton, so they will have the very latest information to work with. I've been looking at what we have for today, and I've come up with what I'm going to call 3 for a tickle. I've got to call it something catchy. It could be 4 for fun, or anything I like really. But the first of these 3 for a tickle It runs in the Nottingham 330 and it's called Times Edition. With my second for this fun punters play, because that's what this is. It's just 3 for fun. I'm going to put up a horse called Khangai, Khangai, Lingfield 445. Now both of those trading around about 7-2 as I speak. And the third runs in the Hamilton 6 o'clock. It's called Top Juggler. That has seen some morning support. It's not, I wouldn't call it a strong fancy. It may well develop into one, but at the moment that would be interesting. It's definitely highlighted in orange in the newsletter. If you're not currently subscribed, but do fancy joining us and getting everything in your inbox by 7 a.m. in the morning and by 11:30 a.m. in the morning, with potentially a third newsletter when we've got evening racing, you will hopefully make a profit from your betting. And if you would like to join us, get onto the www.postracing.co.uk website, hit the subscribe link and just pick a package. If you've got any questions you want answered, just email me, ron@postracing.co.uk. Now tomorrow I'm going to be working with one of my favourite tracks, that's Beverley, and I'd be thinking we'll have a lot more to work with as well. We probably will have 4 for fun. I'm just going to leave it at that for now. Have a great day and we'll hopefully see you again tomorrow. Bye now.
Post Racing, the site for winners.